Hi, I'm Tony Ennis from Impact Sales Performance. Welcome to this series of short videos that I've created to help sales and account management professionals experience better results. In these videos, I'm sharing tips, best practices, and strategies that you can implement right away to up your game and accelerate your performance. In the last video, I talked about the importance of goal setting and translating goals into results. We're going to continue that line of thinking today and talk about account planning. Now, let's be honest, account planning is not a very popular subject among account managers. The reason for that is many account plans are hard, confusing, and time-consuming. But what if there was one thing that you could focus on within the account plan? If you did that one thing really well, it would make the rest of the account plan much easier. It would improve the quality of the account plan, and it would actually accelerate your performance with the customer. Well, there is. That one thing is setting really clear account objectives. And there are 4 categories of account objectives. As we consider those 4 categories, we really have to kind of reflect on 2 dimensions. The first is the share opportunity or the growth potential that you have within a customer. And the second is the level of competitive pressure that you're feeling within the account. Now, for those opportunities that represent the highest growth potential and where you experience the highest competitive threat, those are win opportunities. And those are the places where our colleagues in sales tend to get involved. The rest of the account objective categories are typically led by the account manager. Moving on. The next category of account objectives reflects those accounts where there's significant growth opportunity and the level of competitive pressure is just a bit less. In those accounts, our primary objective is to expand the relationship with the customer. The next one represents account opportunities with less growth potential and less competitive threat. Those are account relationship opportunities where we're trying to maintain our work with the customer. And finally, opportunities that represent a lower growth potential and significant competitive threat, well, those are customers where our primary goal is to retain the relationship. Now, being clear about these 4 categories of account objectives and which your customer relationship falls into makes the rest of the account planning process much easier. It allows you to define activities that will support accomplishing that objective and to better align tools and resources from your company toward your customer in an appropriate and relevant way. Why else is this important? Well, let me share a little story with you. I was working with one of our clients, and they had done the work to segment their customers, and they had determined various segments, and the top tier, the most important customers, were considered strategic. And we were talking about the account plan of one such strategic customer. Our client shared things like, oh my goodness, they love us. We are so important to them. We are partners together. And they're $1 million customer, which was a really big relationship for this client of ours. However, I asked them one question as part of their account planning process. That $1 million, what share of their total spend for your solution set does that represent? How much of the customer's business do you hold? Well, there was silence. And they set out to answer that question. What they found was a bit surprising. Actually, what they found is that $1 million that they held so dear represented only 10% of the customer share for the solutions that our client was selling. So prior, their focus was to work hard and keep that $1 million. Without expressing it, their goal was to maintain the relationship. But once they learned of their share position and how much growth potential they had within that customer, their focus immediately changed. Their goal was to expand the relationship, and their posture and alignment of resources changed accordingly. Now you might ask, what does a good account objective look like? No surprise here. A good account objective is very similar to a good goal. So, a good account objective is a smart account objective. It's specific about what you hope to accomplish with the customer. It's measurable. It's also Achievable, yes, it needs to represent a bit of a stretch. And relevant to your company's business. And last and surely not least, it needs to be time-bound. There needs to be definition for when the account objective will be achieved. Now, you can increase the level of relevance and specificity by being clear about the activities that you need to accomplish to achieve that particular account objective. Now, I hope this short video has helped provide you with a few tips to make your account planning process better and to be clear about the account objectives that you are setting for your customer relationships. Thanks for following along, and please look for my future videos on my various social media channels. And of course, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or my colleagues here at Impacts if we can help you with your account planning process, setting account objectives, or just helping your team win more opportunities. We'd love to do so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.